girl. A courageous, wonderful, and noble spirit. My sweet savior, my final girl. Well, that sounds romantic in some sort of way. Well, let's see. The last girl. That sounds somehow from a romantic movie or something.
The last girl normally has 2 categories.
Oh, really? And what are those?
Anna's the exemplar of the first kind. Pure, innocent, and mild like a virgin.
Sir, please. Watch what you say.
The second kind is those cool girls. More condescending, erudite, and sophisticated. This category can easily tackle any difficulties and make sensible choices, like our Miss Toothfairy.
Can I ask a question? Is this how guys see us girls? Just asking randomly. That's one way to think of it, I guess.
They are all good girls, approved by society. Therefore, people reward them with the privilege to survive.
Ah, so it's a movie concept then.
The critter's claw and the butcher's cleaver will never hurt them or kill them.
So what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I mean, please don't worry. Anne will be fine. She is safe.
Yeah, it will be fine.
She is particularly safe before we die.
Yeah, like everyone is safe before they die. Good to know, Mr. I Know It All.
But if we lose her, the probability of our death will go up, 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 and up.
You know, you made it sound great, but now you make it sound like all hope has been lost.
Very comforting.
See, that is what I meant. Behind the bushes, a track of grass is flattened, as if something heavy was there.
Wait, the carcass of the giant critter is missing.
Maybe it's not totally dead and has crawled back to its den?
It was dead. I've checked and there was no way it could survive.
Maybe it came back to life.
Here in the mud, it's the fur. Oh, also, what's this?
A note found under their scattered fur.
A note? That's weird. Hey, look! It's the butcher's footprints!
Let's follow it.
Be careful.
The footprints disappear. The soil here is less moisturized than the outside, so the footprints are barely left.
This smell. I think I've smelt this before. The key. This is the smell of the key.
So, for what is the key?
The moss here is definitely special. We need to take some samples back for Miss Toothfairy.
Vertin? Is that you?
It's Anne's voice. She must be here. Anne, can you hear me?
Well, she sounds fine.
I'm here! I'm like below you!
Below?
A hidden entrance greets Vertin as he splits and pushes the weeds and mosses aside. This is where Anne's voice comes out.
The pit is deliberately dug. The soil here is dry and granular. This was originally a cave. She is hidden inside.
Horipedia rubs the soil with 2 fingers to take out the white moss inside and puts it in the sample bag.
I see you.
Anne stands on her toes and tries hard to reach Vertin's hand.
Stay strong and take my hands. I will pull you out.
We love Vertin. It's not a deep cave, as the girl up there pulls with full strength. The one down there gets out. They both fall to the ground.
God, thank you. I thought I would die in there.
Oh, I'm so glad she's alive and is such a nice person. I would be so sad if something would happen to her. I really like her as a character.
Where are the others? Are they all right? Did someone go rescue them as well?
We saved Blonnie, but didn't find any of the boys. Don't worry, we will do our utmost to find them.
This is good news. Jennifer is safe now. The butcher threw me into that pit and left. I don't know when he'd be back. Perhaps any time now.
Anne looks into the depths of the forest restlessly.
Vertin, we have to get out of here now.
The hunter is good at approaching his prey in silence. The sound of heavy breathing suddenly comes from behind, like that in many other horror stories. Oh. With the knife close to her neck, the girl can't help but tremble in fear.
Just as the classic plot goes, this is the right timing.
I can't with him. He's so random at times.
Step back. He can't kill you, but he might hurt you.
No, I will fight along this time. I can't be a burden to you now.
Yay, let's go, Anne. Let's beat them together. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's switch team, actually. Hold on.
Just as what's been practiced, Catalyst.
I'm going to switch team.
For a warm tooth.
Let's have a party then!
Wait, this is not what I wanted. Let's go with this one for now. Okay, let's go.
Interesting accident will happen next. Sadly, these are chemicals.
Let's see what you got.
No. Huh. Wow. Please live up to my expectations, Colin. Pitch. Easy job. Watch my clothes. Hey, you will be sorry.
Did that just splash blood? Well, I hope not.
Relax.
That looked freaky.
Huh. Glad to be of service, my lady.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea. Bravo!
I should have gone with a buff. Dang it.
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Oh. Let's do this. And... well, let's do this.
Intriguing, isn't it? Just
This.
a reminder.
And let's do
Watch
this. And let's
Just like
see
real diamonds.
how far we come
Find the
now.
machines on the ground. Bang.
Ouch. Poor X, don't hit my X.
Huh? My apologies. Don't beat me. Time to wake up, gentlemen.
Some peaceful moments.
And
Glad to be of service,
let's go
my
all
lady.
out and see if it works or
Fragrance
not.
and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Well, faster as I
I
thought.
would like to express my deepest regret for the accidents.
Don't mind, it's alright, X. Here we go.
Run! Run away from him! Don't let him catch you! Ugh.
Like a miracle, a branch strikes the knife forcefully. It bounces off the butcher's big hand and falls a few meters away.
That is...
No!
No! I won't allow it!
A scream squeezes its way out of the younger girl's throat. They started charging towards the knife at the same time. Both of them stretch their arms and reach for the knife. Anne reaches for the knife first, followed by the clumsy butcher. In an instant, she jumped and pins the butcher to the ground. A gust of moist, hot air blows off like a stream. Sweat flows down her spine, despite the coolness at night. Coldness. The relief after the extreme tension makes the young girl shiver ceaselessly. The towering body under her shrinks like a balloon, quickly losing its air and blending in with the soil. A strong odor of beast suddenly filled the air.
You can let go of me, Anne. It's over. He disappeared.
Oh, right. I know.
Yeah, you defeated him. Like a marvelous miracle.
Wow, she's a true hero. She
Wow.
got the guts.
Miracle. The brave heart and the miserable death of the crazy criminal killed by his own weapon. This is the last girl.
Yay, Anne, you showed them. To be continued in the next chapter. Note obtained. A slip found among jet black hair. Oh. We continue. Hoarding obsession. A meeting of collectors. What kind of collectors, I wonder? So I wonder what's going to happen now that the butcher is basically gone. If we're going to find the others or what happened to them.
A warehouse filled with bizarre little items. Puppets, a Ouija board, audio tapes, a diary, and a ring box.
Well, that's just how should I put this? It's obvious that bad things are going to happen in this place if all these things are at one place. I don't know. Or are these things there in case they want to record the movie or the film? But in case they were always there, then it's very obvious that bad things are going to happen in this place. Like, come on.
To my forever love, Victoria, here lies my lifelong secret. In the summer of 1973, I took the life of a young lady.
Well,
Huh.
there we have our answer.
Sounds like an intriguing story. Those kids will love it.
Depends if it's a story or not.
The pity is, I find no teeth here.
That's sad. Poor you.
Good. That'd make another trap. The cabin is more safely secured now. Now, take these boards to the east side of the house. We need to have that direction covered as well. Damn it! What are you? Did you really draw this amount of strength and energy from this thin body?
Well, it's Sonetta we're talking about.
This is nothing compared to the training I received in the Foundation.
I thought so.
Blondie, it is okay to rest on the chair over there if you're feeling fatigued. Leave this to me.
Oh, Sonetta is so kind. Before the kind-hearted girl finished her words, someone else takes the words from Blondie.
Ladies, I found something in the attic. I brought them here. Vertin?
Timekeeper! It's Anne! She's safe! Good. What's that behind her? I didn't know there's still an army stationing here.
Oh, so we just bringing them along?
No, that's a cluster of monsters. Well, you can also call it an army.
Awesome!
I loved her
How am I
monotone
supposed to deal
tone,
with them?
where
They're
she's
so dead.
just like, yeah, this happens every day. There are a bunch of monsters. She's so cool.
I can't run any further.
No.
Good. They've set traps in front of the cabin.
Sonetto, activate the trap. Prepare to engage.
Yes, let's go. Let's show them. I switch my team back to how it was before.
Just as what's been practiced countless times.
I'm here for a worn tooth.
Let's have a party then!
So, let's go.
Wow. So many things I haven't seen.
That thing that looks it looks disgusting and creepy and all the things you don't want to see in your life.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Oh wait, I should have used the debuff first, probably.
Wow.
It seems to be mixed up.
Just
This
as
will
I
be
know.
fine, right?
Whoops. An accident.
Let me guess, they're going to get their life back once they die, right?
Bodyguards! Where are the bodyguards?
Wow.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Yup, life is back, just as I suspected.
Whoops. An accident.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Hey. My apologies. You will. Don't beat me.
Can we like not attack
Just
each
a
other?
reminder.
Like, can
Watch
we
your
maybe,
steps.
I don't know, sort it out somehow?
Glad to be of
Probably
service, my
not,
lady.
huh?
Mind the machines on the ground.
I don't think they would like to talk it through.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Ew, what is this? That looks like... Oh, that gave me chills. Ew, look how it moves its hands.
Time
Let's
to
beat
wake
it
up,
quickly, I want to get rid of it.
Glad to be of service, my lady. Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Oh no, it's getting its life back. Ooh.
Please live up to my
Where are the
expectations.
bodyguards?
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Watch my crew. Wow.
You know, Blondie should ask that thing if it wants to act in the horror movie. It would fit perfectly for it.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Huh. Please live up to my expectations, Combs.
Just like real diamonds.
Pitch. Easy job.
Seriously? Not again! I thought I got rid of
Hey,
you. Why are you
will be
back?
sorry. Just a reminder.
Wait, we're doing this differently. We're going all out now. That thing needs to go.
Glad to be of
I
service.
know
Just
what
a
this
reminder.
Just
Watch
as
your
I know.
steps.
How many life do you have? My god.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
No!
Mind the machines on the ground.
I can't get rid of this thing.
Bang.
Bang. No. They are back again?
Wow.
Seriously?
Huh.
Maybe I
Wow.
should beat them first.
It seems to be mixed up. This should
Hey.
be fine, right?
Pitch. Easy job.
Is it coming back now again? Is it appearing any second again? Like,
Intriguing, isn't it?
Huh. Wow.
Just as I know.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
watch it appear again.
Pitch. Easy job.
Oh, we
I've
made it.
already said that Sotheby
We
doesn't
finally
need
made
a
it.
bodyguard.
Okay, let's move on. White moss. Moss. I ignore my gibberish talking. Oh, my mind trembles as it... I'm not reading this out loud. You can read yourself. Yo, let's go.
You offered us the best odds. We have the last girl.
Please don't say that. I'm not that good. It was pure luck.
What do you mean? You literally played the hero.
No, you are awesome. You struck away a knife with a branch and took the murderer's life with his own weapon.
Exactly, tell her.
I can't be wrong with your part to play here. You are the last girl. I should have noticed this earlier. You are gentle, simple, and kind-hearted enough to put yourself in danger to save others.
Yay, we finally learned something about each other. That's great.
No one is more suitable for this role than you. This is your part.
Yay, they're bonding. Their bonding is increasing.
Good, good. From now on, I will stay right next to you because where you are is always going to be the safe place.
It's her safe haven.
Jennifer?
Blondie, I need to remind you that the character who relies on others always leads to a miserable end.
Of course he had to say that.
Get lost. Have you ever wondered why people dislike you?
And here we go again.
Anne, promise me you will keep me safe with this special power of yours.
This is good. Blondie seems to be more relaxed now. She smiles a lot more as well.
True.
She's changing. Not bad.
Miss Toothfairy, please take a look at this.
A piece of moss, with mud and a sour and earthy smell. It smells the same as the key. I found this smell in that car, as well as on the sofa in the cabin. Where did you get this?
There's a special area near the woods, where the temperature and humidity levels are higher, so mosses are ubiquitous.
Any signs of artificial cultivation?
I'm not sure. This place has been deserted for so long. We haven't found any trace of human activities.
I wonder why it's deserted. After examining the moss and thinking in silence, Toothfairy nods confirmedly.
This is a potion. Like most moss-made potions, it paralyzes the central neural system of humans. The subject will become impulsive, confused, and mad. They permeated the whole campsite with the rain, taking away the sanity from Jason, Freddy, and Michael, like what would happen in a horror movie.
Wait, what? That's a lot to take in. Well, that definitely sounds not good at all. Like...
No surprise. Ordinary people would never behave as foolish as the main characters in a horror movie. It's said that a similar smell was also found on the Xeno Youth Force. Were they controlled by the moss here?
Yes, the changes of personality can be one of the effects of the moss.
So the moss not only affects humans, it also works on arcanists.
Well, that explains one thing.
What about us? Why haven't we been affected?
Time. It takes time. Humans perceive the world through the use of reason. They are the creature of logic and senses. However, they soon lose their sanity when they meet insanity.
So how long did they spend here?
Arcanists are not the same. We were born with chaotic, mixed emotions. Our innate sensitivity to feelings and potion resistance are stronger.
Oh, so it takes
The Xeno
longer
Youth
for
Force stayed here for an
arcanists
adequately long
to
period
fall
to be
victim to
contaminated.
this.
It will also affect us when the time comes.
Perhaps we have lost our minds without realizing it.
Yes, that probably totally happened. Horrorpedia puts both hands behind his head and sinks into the sofa. But soon he sits up straight again and approaches the table, eagerly.
Ooh, what are these? They look appealing. Why hasn't anyone told me about them?
I found them in the attic. These tiny and exquisite items have a lot to dig into.
Toothfairy looks up at the dark attic.
Pity. I still haven't found a tooth.
Aww. We need to help her find a tooth. On to the next. Okay, let's do this first then real quick. Or let's do this later. Let's continue with the story. Rapid and furious. Furious. Don't mind me. It's time to cleanse anew, my darling. What's with these titles? A romantic title again? It sounds good though, in some kind of way. The young staff of the Foundation are making deductions from the current situation. The city girl and the town girl lie on the sofa. They snuggle to each other and fiddle with the clutter on the table.
Look, they're trying to solve the problem, yet we can do nothing but fiddle around. Maybe I should have worked harder in college, so that I can at least understand a thing or two from the conversations.
Don't worry, Jennifer. I don't understand any of what they said either. You are not alone. I'm here with you.
I'm not like you. You literally don't know anything. I remember when we first met, you asked if everything I had on me.
Well, and we are back to that situation.
You grew up here, in a small town in the middle of nowhere. It is only normal that you don't know anything about the outside world. But I'm different. I've been to big cities, I've gone to college, I've read books, I pretended to be well adapted to this lifestyle. But in fact, I'm still ignorant, knowing nothing but empty pleasures.
Oh, but since you know that, you can learn and get better at things, right?
My hair color gives away who I am. I'm a silly blondie.
Oh, that's not true. Don't let other people judge you just because of your hair color. That's not something you should do. You should prove to them that even though you are blonde, you still can be smart and amazing and kind-hearted and funny, and you still can learn new things, and you already did the first step. You already learned how you want to be, or what you want to learn, what you can improve on.
Don't speak of yourself like this, Jennifer.
Exactly. Anne sits up, frowning with anxiety. She raises her voice.
You're not silly. You're smart. You make your own movie with the script you wrote by yourself.
Tell her, Anne, tell her.
You're pretty and kind, and you're the best person I've ever known. Please don't hate yourself.
Fine, I get it. But can you let go of my hand first? You're hurting me a bit.
Oh, sorry. Are you going to be okay? Shall I get you some ointment for these red areas on your hand?
Oh, she's so sweet. Please protect her. She's such a sweet friend.
You're funny. I'm not some glass doll that breaks for being held too tightly. Oh, I can barely breathe. You were great fun.
You're smiling. Did I make you happy? This is good.
Don't you find me weird?
Okay, what's going on? Like, am I interrupting something? Should I leave and like let you two talk for a few seconds? Is that what's happening right now? I feel awkward.
My attitude changes so rapidly. I've been mean to you for a long time, and all of a sudden I start to follow you around and try to use you to survive from this.
Weird? What's so bad about that? Even if you're weird, it's a good kind of weird. I like you. Staying by my side.
Oh.
Even if I'm a benefit-driven fence-sitter who immediately embraced Arcanist after being ditched by my human friends?
Jason and Michael shouldn't hate you if they knew you better.
The laughter makes her tired. She lets her body fall on the sofa. I couldn't read so fast.
You seem to really like me.
Let's just let them enjoy their moment.
You would jump off the car to rescue me. You protect me, praise me. You would even be happy because I was happy.
So, when's the marriage proposal?
Because I've never seen anyone as pretty as you are.
I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to ruin the moment.
You're special. You're different to the rest of us.
Oh, stop. I'll not be embarrassed for these nice things you said about me. I've heard enough of them throughout my entire life. Listen, I'm very sorry for mistreating you, and I'm grateful that you came to save me.
Oh.
I will reward you with a secret. My secret. Do you want to hear it?
Absolutely.
Anne's green eyes are filled with sincerity, shining like a poppy's.
I'd love to.
In fact, I don't hate horror movies.
This is the diary I found in the attic. There were many other things, like a full warehouse.
I actually liked them a lot when I was a kid. I spent most of my time here, in Greenlake campsite, writing my own horror movie scripts on paper.
The handwriting is pretty childish, so the writer might be around 8 to 13 years old. Some of the narratives are straightforward, but the story itself is very creative.
Oh, so this wasn't real. She's the one who wrote the book, or the story.
But later, we moved to another town. My parents earned great success in business, and we moved into a high-profile community where only humans are allowed. We were also given privileges that Arcanists cannot enjoy.
That's
It was
dumb.
then I realized nobody wants me to be an Arcanist.
It was since that day the diary stopped updating.
So you started to be inhuman, or wanted to be human, because the other people wouldn't accept you as an Arcanist. That's so sad.
It might be forgotten or taken away. The story ended there.
That's why I decided to break off my connections with Arcanists and stop showing interest in emotive things like horror movies in order to hide the Arcanist side of me. I took out my energy on other things which may ease my mind, like soap operas, new clothes, fashions. People like me this way. They said this is what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, that sucks. Just because other people tell you to be something that you're not, that sucks. I feel sorry for her. But it makes sense now. Her whole character makes sense to me now.
They believed I'm a dumb bimbo. Believed that I hate books. I led a life they want me to have. Till I graduated from high school.
I don't like these people. You shouldn't have been put through this.
Exactly.
You are the smartest person I've ever known.
Exactly, you should be true to yourselves. You should be an Arcanist if you want to be an Arcanist. You should be able to like horror movies if you like them. You should be able to write stories if you write them. You should read books if you want to read books. Anne reaches out a hand and clenches a fist.
If one day I run into them, I will pull their noses and mouths off. Like this.
A wonderful idea. I wish I was as creative as you are. So, in the end, I attacked one of the jerks who didn't watch his mouth at the prom. I slapped him in the face and smashed 4 sandwiches and a salad on his head.
Well done.
Then, feeling resentful for what had happened, I applied for a degree in filmmaking, a course which was considered to be ill-fitted to me. And next, I start shooting horror movies for an assignment I have to finish.
Just by the way, don't actually use violence. So I don't support it, and we shouldn't use violence. So please don't do this in real life.
Deep down inside, I think I have never really given them up. I've probably never stopped loving them.
Yeah, and why should you? This is your thing. You like it, and you should be allowed to like it.
Keep on shooting. I will buy you a new camera.
Oh.
Hello? Have you been eavesdropping? Where's your manners?
Well, if you didn't notice, he's been there this entire time. But he probably didn't want to interrupt your moment that you were having.
Actually, I heard them all as well.
Great, very awkward.
So did I.
Everyone was there.
We are in the same room. You can talk, we can hear, and the air helps. That's it.
Leave them be. They were in their own little world, okay?
Well, we are all here, paying attention to your voices. We heard everything you just said.
Toothfairy walks up, gently putting a pinky diary on Blondie's knees.
I think this is yours. Now I should hand it back to you.
Where did you find it? I haven't seen this for a really long time.
A reunion after a long separation. Blondie opens the diary carefully.
I used to do some Arcanist tricks with it, but I have lost control over my power since I threw it into the
Bless you. Blondie suddenly gives a shiver, perhaps because she is touched by the diary, or perhaps because of something else. She raises her hand and looks around.
Aren't you guys cold? How come it's so chilly?
A gust of cold wind along with the bit of rain swirls into the cabin. Outside the open door, a wedding ring lies in a puddle, reflecting light ominously. Oh, well, that sounds not good.
That ring. Wasn't it on my finger a minute ago?
Well, the ring decided to become alive, I guess. Get alive and moved on its own, and now we probably seeing or hearing a ghost, which is not good.
Watch out. Something is approaching.
I don't want to know what it is. Oh, we're fighting just like that? Well, let's try our best, I guess.
Interesting accident will happen next.
I don't want to fight ghosts. Oh, let's get it over with.
What's that?
Huh, wow.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
Hey! Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
Oh, she seems tough. Let's do this.
Intriguing. Glad to be of service, my lady.
Let me guess. She gets her life back too when she dies. Which is weird. Which is a weird thing to say, since she is already dead, obviously, right?
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Watch my clothes.
Whoa there, calm down.
I know
Time
what
to
this
wake up,
is.
gentlemen.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Of course.
Watch my clothes. Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Whoops. An
Well,
accident.
round 2.
Damn it.
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Wow.
What's this?
Just a reminder.
What's that?
Watch your steps.
It seems to be mixed up. This should
Find the
be fine,
machines
right?
on the ground.
Can I just say how much I love their old animations? They look so cool. Can I just say that real quick?
It's very effective. Please believe me.
Wow.
What's
Glad
this?
to be of service, my lady.
Pitch. Easy job.
Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will
Bravo.
Sotheby.
We will be here forever, I guess.
Bodyguard.
Not again.
Hey, you will be.
Intrigue. Glad to be of service, my lady.
Let's use
It
the
seems to be
buff and
mixed up.
see how we do
This
again.
should be fine, right?
Just like real diamonds.
Well, that's bad news.
Where are the bodyguards? Where
Watch
are the
my clothes.
bodyguards?
No,
Bodyguards.
no.
Where are the bodyguards? I know what this is. What's this?
Pitch. Easy job.
Come on now.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Oof. No. Well, there we go. Rip.
Wow. Huh.
This will be
Please live up to my expectations.
a difficult situation
Please
to be
live up to
in.
my expectations, colleagues.
Oh god. Now we're fighting zombies. Well, that's it for now, I guess. Bye.
Wow. Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Of course, X's would be the last one
Watch your machines
on the ground.
X solo play here. We did it with the X solo play.
I've already said that.
Who needs anyone else if you have X on your team?
How many more dead men were buried here? I've had enough.
Me too. I don't want to hear any more about this.
Can we just get rid of that dead woman?
Yes, please. Sorry, I got scared. Oh. Please.
She's approaching. This is a good chance to...
No, go away.
She smells like a skunk in the sewer.
Oh.
Blondie! The ghost bride took her down. We need to help her.
Well, quick.
Not good. The critters are coming around again.
The ghost bride mummers something and crawls over Blondie, who has fallen to the ground.
I do.
You don't. We don't. No.
Hey, Blondie, if you want to survive, leave that ring alone.
Yeah, just throw the ring in
You think
somewhere.
I wanted this? This crazy woman ghost put it on me. Get off! Get off!
The ghost bride's OC body is kicked back several feet. Blondie quickly struggles to her feet and runs toward the back of the cabin.
Damn, her whimper can summon more critters. They're going out from the ground.
No. Shh. Shaking her head, Toothfairy walks to the center of the monsters. She is surrounded by sparkling powder.
What they need is a song.
Please help out. Please.
This is Miss Toothfairy singing.
Her voice is so pretty. We need the full song, please.
Miss Toothfairy, behind you.
Ew.
Jeez, what on earth is that?
What is it, do you think? Of course! A good surprise!
Yes, crash the car into it.
I didn't know I was a talented driver. Once we get out of here, I'm gonna get myself a driver's license.
Within 30 seconds, you crashed over every critter in our sight. I don't think you are qualified to be a driver.
No, you're qualified to be a crasher.
No, that's not the point. Where did you get the car?
Pink lines. This is drawn with an oil paint pen. This is her arcane skill. Your arcane skill restored pretty fast. Seems like you've accepted your identity.
Maybe that, or maybe because I retrieved this diary. I feel something has changed inside me, making me a bit hyped.
Well, that's great.
A good try. Please keep up with the feeling.
That song you just sang, can I take it as a gift?
You mean?
Well, you still owe me a song. Please, I want a song from you.
Yes, please, can you sing it again? It sounded so great.
Sure, take it as a gift. For making progress in life, and for your courage to embrace who you truly are.
Thanks. This is my handkerchief. Take it, wipe your face. Ah!
The hammer woven with pink graffiti horns and melts in the rain. Blondie stumbles backward. It's a misjudgment of her own arcane ability, a mistake commonly made by rookie arcanists.
Did you just get a bit woozy from putting up a big scene to the rescue?
I didn't.
Okay, yeah,
Let's just pretend that didn't happen.
What are you doing?
I know the rules of social courtesy. You just saved my life, so I won't embarrass you by telling others you just overestimated your ability.
Thank you very much. Horopedia shakes his hand, a grin spreading across his face.
If you are willing to take advice from me, I would say don't overburden yourself.
Well, he got a point. To be continued. cover your ears. I'm sorry, I don't know how to sing. Inside Fortune Cookies. Can I just say real quickly that I love the cutscene, I loved Toothfairy singing, her singing voice is great, I want a full cover of this and I want to hear it every single day. A full song would be great if I could hear it again. I love that Blondie finally accepts who she is, an arcanist, and yeah. The scariest part was definitely that ghost woman. Please never come back again. I got so scared. It looked so creepy. It freaked me out so much that I had to cover my eyes. Okay, let's move on. Inside Fortune Cookies. A crisp outer shell with a tattered note inside. Everyone likes to read their fortune. Well, no, I'm not a fortune person, to be honest. The ghost sprites flesh and wedding dress smash to the ground, emitting a beastly stench and turning into a pile of black fur.
There's a note hidden inside, just like the one found in the butcher's corpse.
Oh.
Someone is passing messages to us through these notes. If we defeat more monsters, we will get a clearer picture of what's happened at Greenlake campsite.
This is the all-time favorite trick of the plotter. He takes the whole situation under control, playfully teases the innocent participants like us, through which he gains a special sense of fulfillment.
I wonder if it is who I think it is. Like, I wonder if... I'm not saying who it is just now, who I think it is, but let's see and move on and see.
But we have our means to cope with it.
Horopedia raises the note with its left hand and the shiny ring with his right hand and smiles.
The ring brought us a putrefied ghost bride. Then we got the book, the pillbox, the weird samples. Every item from the attic comes from a monster we just confronted.
And there's this crazy man that we met in the beginning.
Touching the forbidden and the misfortune will befall you. We can find stories of this kind in many civilizations. But what if we used to fight back?
Not to wait for the monsters, but summon them to us.
Exactly! If you want, we can select which ones to summon first. If you carefully look into each of these, you will find that these items have a lot to tell us. If we plan their arrivals and predict their weaknesses in advance, victory will absolutely be ours.
And how we do that?
A risky strategy, but could be equally beneficial. However we decide to do this, it's always better to take action before our enemy does.
True, true.
Horopedia, how likely is it for you to get their weaknesses right?
Almost 100%. If one Horopedia is not enough, we have one more creative Miss Horopedia here as backup.
You can't be talking about me.
Sir, that was us. Like...
Of course you. You're erudite and experienced in horror movies. Relax. You deserve the title of Horopedia.
Does he always vex people like this? Or is he just being annoying here?
I guess he is just that sort of person. Never mind.
Mr. Horopedia is not a bad person.
She's right.
He's just a bit unconventional.
There's no doubt this is the craziest carnival ever. The delirious fog, the attic filled with curses, the rainy night and the countless monsters. I praise you, my beloved cabin in the woods.
He's having the time of his life right now. Well, let's go then.
I don't like to resort to violence, but accidents
I
happen.
bet you this sneezing critter specimen has been standing here for over 100 years. Ew! It's just like...
Like what?
Oh, never mind. My dad had a business partner, an old money, you know, who had a real wonder room in his mansion. I was 7 back then. His son wanted to show me his so-called masculinity and took me to see his great-grandpa's collection.
Well, that sounds suspicious.
Thought I would be screaming when I saw the freaky two-headed snake specimen, but I didn't know that I was a freak myself.
We are the people who live between the world of humans and arcanists. These things happen. I can imagine that.
Anyway, at least I got to point out that his teeth were chattering and that made him cry. That was fun. Totally worth the scolding from my father.
Oh.
Think of it that way. It's not that bad to be a freak. Who knows? Maybe.
I'm glad you say so. Watch out. They're coming.
Sadly,
Let's
these
go
are
then.
What's this?
intriguing, isn't it?
Let's go with this one.
It seems to be mixed up.
Just as I
It's
know.
fine, right?
Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
Bodyguard!
One down, 2 more to go.
What's that?
Wow. Glad to be of service, my lady.
It seems to be mixed up.
Don't worry.
fine,
Let's
right?
have a cup of tea.
Just like real
Let's see.
diamond.
My apologies.
I will save this for
What's
later.
Intriguing, isn't it?
What's that? It seems to be mixed up.
Just as I know.
Fine, right? Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will Sotheby.
Glad to be of intriguing, isn't it?
Please live up to my expectations.
I'm
Just
very
like real
curious to see
Bravo!
on who is all behind this and if it
Tell us the story you wrote about that specimen. You must have written one about it, right?
connects back to the crazy man that we met at the beginning.
I would like to hear it too. I'm sure it will be interesting.
Seriously? It's written by a 7-year-old girl.
Well, doesn't matter, we want to hear it.
Maybe someday I'll make it a film. Those losers who want to brag about their masculinity in front of girls will wet their pants in the theater. Before that, someone get that note out of those things. For the record, I won't lay a single finger on it.
Watch your fingers, Miss Vertin. A rusted knife is even more dangerous.
Thanks for noticing, Miss Toothfairy. If this thing has something to do with the butcher, we may predict his weakness through it.
You're getting better and better at this, Vertin.
I mean, it's Vertin, of course she does.
A simple logical deduction plus some movie knowledge. Bang.
Did he just stole X's line?
Wow.
I know
Time to
what
make up,
this is.
gentlemen.
Pitch. Easy job.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Wave 2, let's go.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Maybe I should have saved the ults, but well, it's
Glad to be
whatever
of
now.
service, my lady.
What's this?
Bravo!
Whoops. An accident.
It seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right?
Intriguing, isn't it? Glad to be of service, my lady. Bravo!
This time I will save the ult for the next round.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Whoops. An accident.
Oh, my dear GS003 Silver Bullet, I will give you a kiss. By the way, did I mention that it actually doesn't include any silver?
That's a long title you got there.
I barely had any chance to test it. You know, no field missions, let alone a real spiritual body to be my lab rat. I could only analyze their information, predict their action patterns, and ask for a little help from Laplace. Look how my bullets penetrate those ghost critters' heads just...
You
Oops.
do know that nobody gives a rat's ass about your bang-bang ghost shooting lecture, right?
After watching a film, haven't you had that what if I were the heroine fantasy? Hey, be honest with yourself. You know you love them.
I can't tell if they are friends or not.
Here, Vertin, another note. Take it.
The zombie bridegrooms. We've dealt with them.
And their stinky smell. One more time?
had enough.
One last time, let's go.
Be patient, Blondie. You can always run over them with your vehicle.
We're getting closer to the truth. Stay alert, everyone. I don't want to bring my medical kits out at this moment.
Let's go.
Just a reminder. Huh.
It seems to be mixed up. It should
Mind
be
the
fine,
machines
right?
on the ground. Bang. Pitch.
See?
Easy job.
He did store access line. He did the bang.
Hey, you will be sorry. My apologies. Don't beat me.
Let's go with this for now.
Wow, intriguing, isn't it?
Whoops. An accident.
You can tell I'm biased, right? That I love X more than everyone else. You can tell, right?
Damn it.
Wow.
What's this?
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Please live up to my expectations, Carl.
Seriously, he got his life
It
back.
seems to be mixed up.
Just
It
like
should be
real
fine,
life.
right? I know what this is.
Time to wake up, gentlemen.
What's that?
We better heal
This is the
before it
gift
happens
well
like last
prepared for
time.
you.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily
Again?
confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Typhon won't give up his friend.
Please tell me that will stay this way now. Ew. Did you just saw that? The way he moved his head?
Huh. Glad to be of service. Intriguing, isn't it?
Pitch. Easy job.
Bravo! Just like real diamonds.
Please tell me you're done now.
What's this?
Mind the machines on the ground. Bang.
The words written on this love letter are smudged by rain. I wish I could read them.
It's more of an arcane gadget symbolizing a tragic love story. The only purpose is to hold a curse ritual.
That just sounds bad. Or
To
not
fake
good at
an
all.
event record is
Let's not
simple,
do that.
But to create a poem, I assume the one behind all these is not able to do that.
I agree, Miss Toothfairy. Please take this note, Timekeeper. I'm looking forward to your deduction.
Now, to divide the spoils.
Yay, level
Or
up.
should I say, a reasonable reallocation of the profits?
Good. This should be the last note.
Vertin, these are all the notes we can find in the backyard. I just checked on Jennifer and Sonetto. They're still looking for more, but this shouldn't take them much longer.
Thank you for your update.
Except that,
That what?
Vertin, can I ask you a question?
You are very suspicious. Don't tell me you have been bad the entire time.
Sure, please.
Do you have any wishes?
Well, that's just...
Big
Who are
ones,
you?
Small ones, hilarious ones, or sincere ones? Any wishes?
Who are you?
Me?
And why is the music so suspicious all of a sudden and eerie?
I think... I currently don't have any wishes.
Not even for the most trivial things? Like candies, a good rest, or a soft bed?
What's with this question all of a sudden?
My life is good enough without them. You look pretty shocked. Have they all told you what they want?
Yes. Jennifer wants a soft bed and a hot tub. Mr. Horripedia wants a cup of coffee or a gum. Miss Toothfairy wants a collection of critter teeth. And Sonetto,
Yeah?
she wants a toffee. She said she wants to taste it properly this time, for she has never really paid attention to the flavor.
Once we get out of here, their wishes will soon come true. How about you, Anne? What do you wish to get?
I'm scared.
Me.
You act off. Anne seems to be shy. She scrunches up her chest and scratches her nose lightly.
It is a secret. I can't tell you now. But I will get you some presents. I don't have many friends, and I really like you.
Great! Timekeeper and Anne! You're here!
Somehow I have the feeling that Anne isn't as dumb as she pretends to be. I don't know, maybe it's just my suspicious thinking to do so, but somehow I have the feeling that she's hiding more than she lets on, and that she isn't as dumb as this dumb village girl as she portrays herself to be, which is weird.
We have found every piece of information we can. We can start cross-examining them any minute.
I get it. Let's go back.
Have you noticed?
Noticed what?
Anne reaches out a dry palm and points to the moon.
That the rain has stopped.
You're right, it did. I wonder why. Or is she nervous that we might realize that she is different from what we think of her, or what we, you know, that she acted differently somehow and that we realized that? Let's continue. Top of the lighthouse. You stand taller, yet you see no farther. That's a beautiful shot with the moon in the back and the stars in the sky. The humid green lake is shrouded in mist.
That's right. This is where all the stories are leading to.
Going through the notebook in his hand, he nods with certainty.
Huh. Jack the Drowner, the monster crying under the water, and the bride sinking into a glistening mirror. Here must be the center of all that happened. This is where the ghost stories we encountered at the campsite were created. And now they have led us here. What we need to do next is find the clues hidden here and let the clues build our story. What's wrong, Blondie?
When we arrived here, was there...
Blondie hesitantly raised her arm and points to the middle of the misty lake.
Was there a lighthouse?
A lighthouse?
Huh?
Oh, so it wasn't there before?
I think it just showed up out of nowhere. Like a ghostly figure appearing behind you. A lighthouse in the lake. A lighthouse.
Is the lighthouse in the lake also a classic element in horror stories?
Well, not quite. But it can be a good place for horror stories. In the middle of a huge, gloomy lake, a lighthouse stands there like the fang in a monster's mouth. You can't find any place better than this to hide a horrifying secret.
Well, so we are going to the lighthouse? After observing the riverbank for a while, Horror Pit, the boat on the other end of the rope is then pulled to his side.
And there's even a boat here.
Yeah, very convenient. I wonder who put it there.
You should know that a campsite horror movie couldn't exist without a little boat.
So, someone obviously wants us to go over there.
You're just not afraid of being killed, are you?
Yeah, I wonder why he's so optimistic. Blondie gives a shiver, rubbing the goosebumps on her arms.
What if it turns over? What if there's a lake monster? We might be putting ourselves into its mouth like serving it a plate of dessert.
To be fair, it makes no difference whether we are on the shore or in the boat. We're just cakes and different plates to it. If it does exist.
That's also true. Dangers exist everywhere. But imagine this, okay? You're in the middle of the night on a lake and you need to get into a tiny boat and ride in the middle of the night over a dark sea where you do not see anything, and you're on this tiny boat in the middle of the sea in the deepest, darkest of the nights, and you have no idea what is under the sea. I believe I would never want to do this. Never in my life.
If I were the lake monster, between the cake running away from me and the cake which willingly comes to me, I would give the latter one a better ending.
Blondie looks at the lighthouse and then turns towards her confident companion. At last she relaxes and shrugs.
All right. If I have to be eaten like a cake, I prefer to be the cake that has more control over its death.
Get into the boat then. Let's head to the lighthouse.
Okay, we keep going on. Let's go to the creepy lighthouse.
Huh. A normal lighthouse. Not even a bloody handprint is found here.
I mean, I guess they wouldn't make it too obvious now, is it?
Well, I'll be damned.
Feeling disappointed, Horipedia stands straight and gives up being a sneaky adventurer.
The reality is not as sensational as the stories. Just like the permanent teeth loss can't rival the latest and most frightening curse for excitement.
This is not just an ordinary place to me. I've never seen this before.
I mean, for her, it would be weird because she was there as a small child and she remembers how all it looked like. So I guess for her, it is even creepier than for everyone else.
I used to come here every day.
Exactly.
See novels by the lake, but I've never seen a lighthouse here.
Besides, her memories got lost somehow?
It just shows up like a ghost, followed by a series of mysterious, horrific events.
Especially it's weird because she used to be there as a child all the time, and this never happened to her. She had never, well, until now, she had never bad memories as a child, and now she comes back after all these years, and now all of these horrific things happen to her. That's so weird. Blondie shivers in fear and stays close to Anne.
Timekeeper? Please, come and take a look at this.
Wait, what did you see? Ew.
This is...
Well, I don't want to open it.
The man behind the scene is much simpler than I thought.
Really now?
Maybe he really is a child. Like those evil kids in the movies. Despite their evil nature, they can only perform the evil deeds through simple means.
You know what I start to think? Remember, as Blondie said, she used to make this one boy cry because she wasn't impressed by what he showed her, and he made this boy cry. Maybe it's the boy wanting to get revenge on her now, or trying to impress her and showing what kind of freak he can be, or something like that.
Are we really going to open it?
Well, I certainly will not. His arms folded, Horipedia walks off a circle around the box.
We'll have to open it, according to the note.
Go ahead then, I'm not
I am
looking.
saying this is obviously a curse. A lighthouse, a strange lake, a fishing net, and a wooden box.
Well, that's certainly why we shouldn't open it.
Rub it 3 times, blow and unveil it. What comes out of it is definitely not a genie offering us 3 wishes.
We have dealt with more curses in the past 2 hours than many people do in their entire life.
I mean, Vertin is also not wrong.
If it is a curse, then it is a curse prepared for us.
And that's why you want to embrace it, I guess. That makes sense. Well, it does. Horipedia thinks for a few seconds and raises his eyebrows in approval and opens the box. Well, I don't want to know what's inside. Ooh. I got scared. I was like, let's look away. Please don't show me what's inside. Okay. Creature from the Greenlake. Let me guess, it will be a jump scare and I will get scared again. The poor sweet girl and the terrifying monster are classic characters in the horror movies.
Today, I'm going to read you The Frightening Hunter. I wrote it yesterday. Read it. Read it.
Dear Sock Puppet. Oh, is she playing with her puppets as she was little?
This is the story of a hunter. The hunter is tall and muscly and of great frame. He can twist steel rebar with his bare hands, and no one can lift his arms up by a hair's thickness and escape from him. The hunter lives in the campsite, deep in the woods. He would slaughter every living thing that breaks into his territory. One day, a group of college students came into the forest.
So she's the one who created the story.
They enjoyed their time there, drinking and dancing. When it comes to the night, the strongest of them disappeared.
Oh! Where did he go?
The hunter killed him! He hung the boy's head on the tree and turned to the girl with the blonde hair.
Oh!
She also soon breathed her last breath. The third victim is the clumsy short guy, followed by the nerdy tall guy. At last, the hunter came up to our protagonist, the kind, naive girl.
And she lived.
That was the first story she ever told me. An intriguing, interesting story.
This is the story of Jessica.
Is the puppet by any chance Anne? Maybe I'm just imagining things, but I have the feeling she just sounded like her. And that also would make sense why Anne calls Blondie always Jessica, because she used to be the character like Jessica, as also the name Jessica.
How nice, you're here again. It's been a month since you last showed up here.
It definitely sounds like Anne.
Just like the character we've seen in the movies, she's a kind, introvert, virtuous girl. The friends of hers took her to a beautiful campsite next to a lovely lake. This would be the perfect place for a swimsuit party.
You've grown taller. Can you get up so I can see better?
What they didn't know is that deep in the water, a defeated, evil army is in hiding.
Why are you frowning?
Countless demonic war beasts were roaring relentlessly to be unleashed, and an evil plan has been hatched. A massacre was about to take place.
What can I do to make you feel better, Jennifer?
Yes, a nightmare indeed. Jessica ran as fast as she could, kept pushing herself to go faster and faster until her ankles could not support one more sprint and she rolled into a muddy pond.
I just realized I butchered all of the story just now and I don't know what I thought, so ignore what I just said a few seconds ago. My brain is not really there and I kept saying things that are not true. Sorry, I messed things up badly. Just ignore it. It wasn't Jessica, it was Jennifer that Anne called Blondie. I don't know where I got Jessica from. I just thought the name sounded familiar. So it was Jennifer. So I'm thinking then... Well, no, I'm not saying anything. Let's just continue.
The monster with dark fur and a bloody mouth was right behind her. Then...
Are you crying? Jennifer?
Jennifer! We gotta go! Where are you?
Oh, could it be that her old name used to be Jennifer, and then because she denied herself of being a chemist, she changed her name into Blondie, and Jennifer is her original name, and maybe Anne used to know her as a kid as Jennifer as her real name?
Oh no! It's Mom!
Yes. So you are crying, Jennifer?
Oh.
Aren't you taking the notebook with you? Why are you throwing it into the lake?
I really like this place, but I'll probably never come back here again. I gotta go.
Ah, so this is before she moved away.
See you, Jessica.
Okay. See you, Jennifer.
Maybe I'm just messing all these things up, so...
That was the last story she told. I didn't understand what she meant by see you, for she has never actually seen me. After that, I also haven't seen her for a long,
long time. Feels like for ages. I went through every corner of the campsite and collected every item I could possibly find, making stories out of them, one after another. But who is there to tell? There's no one in the woods anymore.
Poor soul.
At first, I spent my days with my furry friends. They were my loyal listeners, and I taught them how to act and behave like the monsters in the stories.
Well, now it's not sweet anymore. Now it's just this is just I think that was trying to be nice and make these stories come to real life, but well, it was a bad idea.
We played the stories one after another. It was great fun. But the stories got old. No exceptions. This is when those young people came into the woods, like the protagonist in our stories. They arrived with their friends, and each of them have different relationships with one another. We had a good time. But I would think about Jennifer a lot. When I started to believe that I will never see her again, she's back.
So it is Blondie.
She came back with many people who I have never met before, as well as a camera that I have never seen.
That's why she couldn't pronounce it correctly.
She was here to make a movie, which is a word I used to hear a lot from her. I understand it to be kind of a story that could be stored in a box. I'm glad that she's still passionate about horror movies, like what I have been feeling in all these years. They were short of one actress, and I know what that word means. A brilliant idea came to my mind. I joined them. I was like the monster in the stories that hides in the group. She will be so surprised when she finds out what I did. However, an accident happened. There were other people in the forest. Oh, misfortune. What a misfortune.
Oh, so she didn't plan for them to be there.
Jennifer was upset. She got into a fight with a strange man. I called upon the rain, bringing these people into my story too. They accomplished a good story.
So, was it Anne the entire
The
time?
man who knows a lot about horror movies. The woman who is always calm. The woman who seems strange. And the woman who smells like a puppy. They are all very interesting people. I think I start to like them. They are different to the people I met before who always cried and fainted very quickly, not long after my story started. They are interesting and of great fun. So I want to tell them the truth and make friends with them. I had to let them know about this. That my real name was never Anne. It's Jessica.
I thought so. I assumed it. Before. Also after butchering everything, I mean. Oh, is this her true form?
This is the last surprise I prepared for you. Now, enjoy!
I'm not sure if I should be happy or freaked out. But she looks cool.
Anne! She jumped! Blondie! Watch out for the critters!
So, is she good or is she evil? I would assume that she's good because she used to be friends with her. Well, let's see how far we come with clear the stage within 12 rounds. Let's try. Let's see.
Interesting accident will happen next.
Oh, not the
Like
creepy
real
thing
life.
again.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Wait.
What's
I
this?
will use debuff
my
first.
lady. Wow.
It seems to be mixed up.
Well, like I said,
Fine, right?
I think that Anne, or her real name is Jessica, I think she should be good. But, well, let's just see and wait and see how things turn out, shall we?
Huh, intriguing, isn't it?
It seems to be mixed up.
Please
This should be
live up to my
fine, right?
expectations, Colin.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Well, if I think when I think what it is,
Don't beat me!
I think that she was trying to be nice and make Blondie's story or Jennifer's story a reality to surprise her when she gets back.
Wake up, gentlemen.
But that obviously was not the right move to do so.
Intriguing, isn't it?
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily
Or
confuse
it will
one's
turn
vision.
out different than I think and she will be super happy and
Just like
surprised
real
and say that was always something that she wanted to experience by any chance.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
What's this?
Bravo!
Of course,
Typhon
Bitfin
won't
got
give
his
up
life back.
friend. Neither will I controlled the ingredients this time.
My apologies. Don't beat me. Wow.
Intriguing, isn't it?
What's that?
Hey.
Okay, wave 2, here we come.
Typhon won't give up his friend. Neither will Sotheby.
Another one of these creepy things.
Huh. Time to wake up,
Just a
gentlemen.
reminder. Watch your steps.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse
And then it
one's
will get
vision.
his life back and we have to fight it again. Like always.
Find the machines on the ground. Bang.
Damn it. Glad to be of service, my lady.
Wow.
Huh. Just like real diamonds.
Hopefully that does the trick. Or we're going for another
Easy
round.
job.
Let's see.
Please live up to my expectations, Collins.
Okay, we're going again.
My apologies. Don't beat me. Wow.
Huh.
What's this?
Pitch. Easy job.
That should do
Please
the
live up to
trick.
my expectations,
Maybe.
Collins.
The ingredient store owner said it was very effective. Please believe me.
Intriguing. Glad to be of service, my lady.
What's that?
Just
Hopefully
like
that
real
should do it. Or it will get his life back. Let's see. Oh, of course, we're going for another round.
Sprinkled the ingredients this time. What? I know what this is.
That might be a little bit too much, but that should do the trick.
This should be fine,
Maybe.
right? This
Eventually.
is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Yay, we did it.
I would
Okay.
like to express my deepest regret for the accidents.
Creature from the Greenlake. Wait, didn't we just... Oh, I'm an idiot. We need to move on. I thought we did just play this already, right? Monster Designer. Slicing and stitching. New scratches in all sorts. My flawless creations.
The lighthouse is sinking. Everyone move and leave now.
Don't worry, she probably will be
She
fine.
was the last girl. She was our only means to survive in this horror story, and we have lost her. No, she was never with us.
Blondie murmurs, straggling slowly.
I'm to blame. It's me who created such a girl at Greenlake. A girl who restrains people and treats them like toys.
Basically.
Calm down, Blani, calm down.
I can't!
She almost bursts into tears.
It's too late, Toothfairy! We have lost all the cards!
We still have a chance.
You don't understand! It was me who created the stories. I created that monster! I've drawn many monsters in that notebook, and with all those stories I told, I created her! I turned our last girl into the biggest villain! What should we do now? How are we gonna...
Well, because you created the story, can't you create a happy ending?
You are right. This is the story created by you. They are all created by you. It's your story, your monsters, your past, your arcane skill, and your identity as an arcanist. They all belong to you.
Belong? To me?
Yes. The ground shakes again. The critters are crashing against the glass window irritably.
The monster born in the bottom of the lake, the butcher, and the pathetic bride. They all came from you.
Because it's stories that you created.
It was you who taught Jessica how to make a story, how to create all of this. She created them all, but you endowed her with such ability. She's the creator of these, and you are the creator of the creator.
Can we just talk how amazing this writing is? Like, I love the way they tell the story. I love the way they wrote this. This is incredible story writing. And especially the last line, I love the most. And you are the creator of the creator. This line is just fantastic. I love it. Everything in their side is shaking and even collapsing.
This is a page in your chapter. You created it, so you should learn to accept it, control it, not fear it.
Yes, because she's the one who wrote it, so maybe she can change it, or not change it, but write a better ending. Toothfairy is still walking forward, determinedly, step by step.
Don't run away, but face it.
Blani! Timekeeper!
Did you fall into the water? Sonetta struggles, but it doesn't stop her from sinking. Yeah, we fell into the water. She gradually loses her strength, due to the lack of oxygen. Then she seems to see a spot of... It was too fast. I couldn't reach.
The boat? Is Blani's?
It's her arcanum. Now, she's doing her utmost to keep the ship in balance.
Damn it! I knew I shouldn't be so ostentatious! There's no way that I can have control over such a big boat!
But at least you tried.
If I keep doing this for any longer, I would die of headache before making it to Aunt Jessica!
I've warned you so, haven't I? But don't worry, the reliable Horopedia will save your neck.
Using this amazing tool.
What tool?
Good! Hooked onto the rock. You might feel a bit seasick. Please try not to vomit. If you fail, at least don't puke on me.
Can we just talk how cool Vertin looks with the hat? She's so cool.
Tight. We are heading towards the riverbank.
As they move forward, the riverbank extends from point to a line. In the blink of an eye, they have reached the bank. The critters guarding the bank are roaring together. So, let's go then.
What interesting accident will happen next?
Sadly, these are campers.
Huh. Wow.
I always forget. No, not again. I always forget I should use a debuff, maybe in the beginning.
My lady.
I trifled the ingredients this time.
Please live up to my expectations, Constance.
Just as I would. Watch my clothes.
Huh.
Intriguing. A design of its own kind.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
And it's back. Like
Just
how
as I
else, right?
Just like real diamonds.
Oh, there's a second wave. I will wait for the second wave.
What's this?
Time to wake up, gentlemen. Wow.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be
Fragrance
fine,
and
right?
dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Bitch. Easy job.
And another round we go. And there's even a wave 2. I realized.
Wow. Glad to be of service, my lady.
Please live up to my expectations, Collins. Bitch. Easy job.
I wonder how
Just like
they
real diamonds.
like will she rewrite the story or how will she change the outcome?
I know what
Just
this
a
is.
reminder.
I made a mistake. Whoops,
totally
I should have
be
saved the
ambitious.
ult. I'm an idiot.
This is the gift. Well prepared
Oh,
for
it
you.
is what it is. Let's see. Let's see what we're doing then in wave 2.
Machines on the ground.
That was maybe a bit too much.
Intriguing, isn't
What's
it?
this?
Glad to be of service, my lady. Just as I know.
Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will
Just like
Sotheby.
real diamonds.
Let's see what we're going to do now that I wasted all my ults.
Wow. Intriguing, isn't it?
It seems to be mixed up.
Please
it should be
live up to my
fine, right?
expectations, Collins.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
This is my
Glad
best
to be of
formula.
service, my lady.
I tripled the
I love
ingredients.
X's laugh. I can't.
Bravo!
I am biased. Don't listen to me. I'm just biased.
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Yes, my ults are back.
What's that?
Time to wake up,
I know
gentlemen.
what this is. It seems to be mixed up. It should be
Fragrance
fine,
and
right?
dazzle can easily
Let's
confuse
see if
one's
this
vision.
does it then.
I'm sorry for you.
One down.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
And back again.
Hey, you will be sorry.
Let's hope that that does it.
Wow. Huh.
What's this?
Whoops. An accident. Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Another one down.
The store owner said it was very effective. Please believe me.
I believe you. Don't worry about it.
Wow. Just a reminder.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Watch your steps. Easy job. Mind the machines on the ground.
Now, to divide the spoils. Or should I say...
The new Exodus. And so the Red Sea parted to reveal the land.
Honestly, can't we just show her our sincerity and care?
To share something from the bottom of our heart, to cure her agony caused by the antagonist's lonely childhood?
I'm not sure if this will work.
Oh, there she is.
Just like I expected. You made it. Did you enjoy the story? Oh, I didn't give you any background information in advance. But it's okay. You will see a familiar face or two. I believe you haven't forgotten them. Just like I can't forget you, Jennifer. Come with me. I've prepared you a new home. A home where you may sleep on beds made of soft moss and drink clear, cold spring water. I will get you toffees, coffee, and so many teeth in beautiful shapes. You can even have mine if you like. You will stay here with me happily ever after. Till a time even I don't know of.
How will we change that? She sounds like a yander.
Jessica, let us talk. You've been thinking of me, haven't you?
Of course I have.
You were fond of me, as well as the stories I made, aren't you?
Yes, I'm fond of you, Jennifer.
The young girl takes a deep breath and tries to show a smile.
Do you want to make me happy?
I think so. I have made you happy once. Would you let me do it again? Do you like my story?
Let us go then. Including Jason, Freddy, and Michael, let all of us go.
Why?
You have made a mistake. You hurt people, and that is unacceptable. This is not funny.
I believe that she won't take this very well.
I was to blame for misleading you. I can't let you keep on doing this.
Don't you like my story?
Yeah, I don't think this will turn out very well.
Yes, I like it very much. It resembles a lot of the stories I wrote when I was a kid. You must have really liked them. So much that you would remember them, as well as me, for such a long time. I will not leave you alone again. I'll come back for you. Every year. No, every 6 months. I'll have more time after the graduation. If I make a new movie, you will be my first audience, like what we used to do.
But I hate living by myself. I don't want to live like this anymore. I have no one to talk to. The friends I have here can do nothing but roar. I sing with them as the sun comes up, and wake up among them as the moon rises.
Oh, so you can't take on that human from forever, I guess.
Jennifer, you know, I used to have the same dream over and over again. A forest and a grassland. Not in Greenlake, nor any places that I know of. I can hear music that I've never heard before. After we met, there was you in that dream. You'd wake up in that dream with me, giving me a wreath. In that dream, I can truly rest.
All she wants is just to have a friend to talk to.
But when I wake up, I found myself in Greenlake again.
And all these hopes are gone again.
Do I belong here? In Greenlake campsite? Or somewhere afar?
Maybe that's your wish. Your own wish. To live far away with people you can talk to and wake up to.
In the days when no one is here, I always hum the melody in the dream. Quietly. Waiting. Until my figure almost blended into the mosses. But I waited for too long. So long that you were no longer a girl, but a woman now. I'm tired of waiting for you. I'm tired of living all by myself. I was hoping that you may like my story. That you are different from all those people who always tried to run away.
The fog stands to surge, bringing a suffocating smell of grass. In the middle of the fog vortex, the dear girl approaches her target step by step, her eyes glowing green. Here we go, here we go. Let's try our best and see how far we come.
But I don't want that to happen again.
But I don't want to fight you.
Singing under the starry sky, telling stories to each other, and having a sweet dream on the soft moss.
Wow, so many things that I haven't seen.
Okay, let's try our best.
Real diamonds.
Don't worry. Let me show you.
Oh.
Wow.
I really don't want to fight you, but I guess we have to.
Please live up to my expectations, Collins.
Bravo!
Please live up to my expectations, Collins.
No! Don't leave me alone. Oh, look, I still have so many stories to tell. We will have a good time together. The stories by the lake, the hunter hiding in the campsite. You'll like them very.
That just sounds creepy.
Are we using the Return of the Monster plot now? Please, save me some lousy plot development.
This guy.
Given that you're holding a knife, I'd better shut up.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's not provoke people like that.
Wow.
Huh, intriguing, isn't it?
It seems to be mixed up.
Don't
This should be
worry.
fine,
Let's
right?
have a cup of tea.
Just like real diamonds. Watch my clothes.
What's this?
We will be here
reminder.
for a while,
my
I
lecture
guess.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
Mind the machines on the ground. Bang.
Bravo!
I know
Time to
what
wake up,
this
This
gentlemen.
and this and this.
Intriguing, isn't it?
is. This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
The story has ended.
I'm sorry, but we had to end it here.
It was our first story. Why? You don't like it anymore?
No, it's getting out of hand.
We'll never run out of stories, Jessica. Enough with the fight. It does no good to either of us. I will come up with more games and stories. We will live a happy life forever and ever. Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all.
Hey, you will be sorry.
Jessica!
Be careful. She's still standing.
You are worried about me, Jennifer. You are the best. Just like the protagonist in the story. That most beautiful, kind-hearted girl in our 13th story. Here comes the little bride, bloody and dressed in white. Now her story starts, followed by her friends in line.
Now it's just getting creepy.
A
Not
pearl
again.
as pure and white as a tooth. What a shame. She is decayed to such an extent.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Oh, not again at all. I thought I would never see her
Wow.
again.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
What's that?
Please live up to my expectations, Collins.
Just as I would.
Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will Sotheby.
Oh god.
You will be sorry.
Where are the bodyguards?
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Huh?
Huh?
What's this?
Wow.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Let's see how long we live.
Don't worry.
fine,
Let's
right?
have a cup of tea.
Just like real diamonds.
Hey, you will be sorry.
Watch my clothes. Watch my clothes.
Huh?
Glad to be intriguing, isn't it?
Please live up to my expectations, Collins.
Why? Why? I will get you anything you want, my little bunny. The sweet fruits, the moss bed, the dew cup.
That's nice of you, but that's not the right method.
Just as
Oh.
I would. Just like real diamonds.
What's happening?
Time to wake up, gentlemen.
Wow.
What's that?
Let's just try our
Fragrance
best
and
here.
dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Tyson won't give up his friends. Neither will Juggerby. Stop lightning.
Oh god.
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Oh. How many attacks do you have?
Glad to be of service, my lady. Intriguing, isn't it? Just like real diamonds.
Pitch. Easy job.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Stop lightning. Say hello.
Just a reminder. Wow. Just a
Glad to be
reminder.
of service, my lady.
Watch your steps. An accident.
Slowly but
Mind
surely
the
we're
machines
getting
on the
there.
ground.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Oh.
Damn it.
Or maybe not. Let me not talk. Let me not talk before we win here over here.
Intriguing. Glad to be of service, my lady.
Huh.
Just like real diamonds. Right on.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Crinkle. Crinkle.
Time to wake up, gentlemen.
Wow.
What's this?
I should have used the
Fragrance
buff.
and
Oh
dazzle
god.
can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Should have used. Well, at
An
least
accident.
I got the ult in.
No, this is not the end. Stay right here.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
Sorry, cannot do.
The fog starts to gather around her. Step back. Cover your mouth and nose. Don't breathe the fog in.
Her wounds are healing, and I sense her arcanum is getting stronger. We need to leave now, Timekeeper.
No, please don't go.
Jessica's voice comes out of the fog. She is like a little girl begging her mom for a puppy.
Please stay here. I will get you the best beds, honey, and fruits. I will search for foods for you. I will take the responsibility to take care of you.
I feel bad for her, but at the same time she needs to realize that the way she does things is not going to work out.
Jessica, we will not stay. Now listen to me carefully.
No, I hate living alone.
Well, come with me. I will get you a beautiful house, much better than the one you have here. I will show you around restaurants, shopping malls, and discos. We can have fun in so many places. I will also get you a room right in our house. I don't care whether my parents allow this or not.
Jennifer, I really want to be with you. But I don't want to leave here. I have no desire for the outside world. I will quickly reveal this true love of mine, and people will look at me as if I've done something wrong. I don't like that. I hate when my power gets weakened. I want you to stay here with me.
Well, sadly, this is also not going to do.
If I say I could stay... Timekeeper! Jessica, if I stay, what will you get me? Except for food and shelter. What else will you get me?
Will you?
Jessica wipes the tears off her face and smiles.
If you stay, I will share my critter friends with you, along with my cave, my keys, my little buttons, anything you want.
Sounds great. We will definitely have great fun. But Jessica, where are the people who once chose to stay here? When they stayed for long enough, after you ran out of all available games, they were no longer attractive to you, and no longer adored by you. I can stay longer than them, but with no exception. I will become boring one day. You will be alone again. Every day waking up, falling asleep, roaming in the dream alone.
Vertin has just such a way with words and with speaking that's insane.
No, I don't want that. I don't want to live like that anymore.
You can lead a different life. You can embrace a diversified and meaningful life.
Maybe you should really go with Blondie or with Jennifer and go explore the world.
A diversified, meaningful life?
Yes, that's a great idea.
When you were Anne, you asked what my wishes were. Now I know the answer. I know what I want. It's you. Do you want to come with me? I will find you a good place to stay, where nobody will consider you to be weird, nor will they keep staring at you.
Man, Vertin is just such a good person. She has such a kind heart and she just knows so well to talk and away with people. It's insane how good she is at it. And no wonder she makes friends wherever she goes. She's incredible.
You will see the world with us. The amazing and unique outside world.
This outside world? What else will it have?
There are a lot of people and fantastic things out there. Some people eat gold bars. Some others dance on the crocodile skin.
I love how it has these backflashes to the main story that happened with the gold
Some
bars.
people ride a rocket, dashing into the sky, and eventually fall into an unknown zero-G. Even the grassland and the anonymous music in your dream, they truly exist in the outside world. If you are willing to come with me, you will have them all.
I get goosebumps from Vertin speaking because she's just so talented, and maybe it does the music in the background, definitely.
Will you really
too.
take me to that place?
Well, yes, come with us.
Of course.
Why would I trust you?
Fair question.
I promise, with everything I can offer.
Promise. I know that word. It means words that cannot be broken.
Jessica sniffs at Vertin from forehead to jaw again and again, like a small animal sniffing at something carefully. When she finally stops, she smiles like a happy child.
I will make your wish come true. I like you. I hope you can be my friend.
Oh.
This is new. I haven't made a friend like you in a really long time.
The dear girl is holding a remote control. It's delicate but very old. Don't mind my reading,
What's
please.
This is a gift to you.
Oh.
Press it. You will find out.
Please don't have bad surprises. The gift or the remote control make a beep sound. The sky brightens up. Xenos members are coming this way. The night is over, and the fog has lifted. The horror story has reached its final act.
They're here! Hey, come here!
The medics are ready. Please, leave the injured to us.
Captain! Captain! We found the target and are now carrying out the rescue. Over.
There are no enemies here. Everyone here is a member of our squad. Please don't attack. Repeat, please don't attack.
Oh, come on. Seriously? First we persuaded her with love and care, then we presented the Deus Ex Machina. Now we're doing this?
Yes, we're doing this.
This is the worst antagonist ever. Everything is so screwed. Commentators won't write anything nice for us.
Well, have you heard of a happy ending, sir?
Well,
Sorry.
if it were them to write the story, characters like me would always fail to live long enough to see the end. So I don't oppose to end this peacefully, but to end it like this,
Well, you gotta live with it for now.
Aren't you happy? They did it, like what you said.
True.
Some emotional and comforting plots. Eventually, it shows us that love always wins.
Miss Toothfairy, that was a joke. A joke to show you my sense of humor.
Sorry, I don't get your sense of humor very well. A familiar figure approaches them.
Timekeeper, it's great to see that you are fine. And Mr. Horopedia, Madam Z is waiting for you in the car outside the woods. Please, come with us.
What? Madam Z? She's here? Oh! My wounds! How
sure.
painful! Medics! Where are the medics?
Sure, keep your acting up. Because you have to pay for what you did in the beginning.
What are these? People from the outside world. Don't worry. They won't hurt you. You might receive some training for a period. It might be a bit boring. I promise it won't last too long.
A cliché photograph. The first photo from behind. The scene's inspiring. I'm not reading that. Critic and deep slumber. So, can we go finally home all together now?
Are you suffering from the headache again?
Me? No, I'm not.
You shouldn't lie to a doctor.
Fine. A bit. Just a bit. Some warm water will help. I don't need those things. I don't dislike your tooth fairies. It's the texture that creeps me out. I've tried multiple times. You know how it ended.
Don't worry. I have some drugs for humans. Wanna try?
Well, normally I would say no, but because it's you, I will say yes. That is another option for Arcanists who find it hard to swallow those humanoid fairies.
Oh, that's surprising. Thank you.
How about the future of those kids?
Madam Z casts a glimpse at the backseat and sighs.
Are you talking about the dear girl or Joshua the troublemaker?
You can tell me one by one. It's a long trip back to the headquarters. We have plenty time to chat.
Joshua will pay for what he did.
Obviously.
Absent from duty without permission is a severe violation of the regulations. He will face a demotion and be grounded for 3 to 5 months.
Oh, poor man. That's a long time.
Of course I'll apply for lenience for him. But I think it won't make much difference. We don't have many means to help him. Vertin might be a good choice.
You mean assigning him to Vertin's team?
Exactly. If we can make Vertin apply for that, he'll be put through a much milder punishment. After that, he'll be free to leave with Vertin.
Well, if Vertin wants to choose that,
This is a good idea.
But usually she helps, so...
How about Jessica, the dear girl?
She needs to receive some education to become adequately socialized. Based on her result of the amended Arcanist Risk Evaluation Chart, this little girl is very dangerous. We rescued 9 hostages from her cave. 3 are from the film crew. The other 6 are from the student expedition team that went missing 6 months ago.
Well,
the validity of that chart is debatable, for it doesn't have a sufficient number of questions to draw a conclusion.
Let's hope she can become a better person.
Yeah.
Well,
When
she
we
is a
arrive
good
at the
person, but you know what I
we
mean.
will give her a more comprehensive test. But that doesn't mean that she'll get a higher grade. We all know that the amended version tends to overestimate the examinees.
Can I visit her while she's in the Foundation?
Of course. Chatting with someone familiar is conducive to embracing the community. You don't need to worry too much about her. We'll treat her the right way. The arcanum shown on her is of a very unique kind, and shall be helpful in many experiments.
That's good. But I still have one more question.
I'm a bit worried though.
Go ahead, Doctor.
Members from the Xeno also participated in the rescue. Did you call them to come?
Yeah. This should have been their responsibilities. To be more precise, all of these problems were their fault.
Are you talking about the missing of the youth force?
What? No. But wait, what missing youth force?
The myth that Xeno youth force disappeared overnight at the Greenlake campsite. Haven't you ever heard of that?
No, never.
So what's that about?
Where did you hear that?
Joshua told me.
He's just a young man. Impulsive and can tell a story from a fact. Why would you believe? Never mind. Back to the business. By the end of the 50s, Xeno found a bunch of critters with unique appearance in the woods near the Greenlake campsite. As they continued to investigate, They found a special moss in the woods that can trigger changes in appearance. In order to conduct further research, they built a campsite and held some camping activities as a disguise from time to time. The critters mutated and evolved very fast. Meanwhile, the town prospered and the nearby population soared. After several incidents of attacks on local residents by fled creature subjects, Zeno decided to move the campsite out of that area.
And they never decided to fix it.
That dear girl was neglected during the moving. She was left at the Greenlake and kept on secretly living there till now.
That's just
Other
sad.
critters that escaped have hybridized with the local breeds and hence created the new critters you've encountered. They more or less carry a lineage of changelings, which are very hard to deal with. But thank God you've brought this girl under control.
Jessica has been like their friend or leader.
I think she's more like a leader, or even a master to them. Zeno conducted military training to the first batch of critters, so they are more obedient than others. Your Jessica is like their commander. She gives orders to the critters at the bottom of the lake through a radio hidden in a remote control, so that they act in precise alignment.
So you knew the truth of the Greenlake campsite from the beginning?
And you still let us there.
It was Zeno's idea to clean up the mess with the Foundation. They contacted me before. If you could have asked me earlier, like, before you depart, we wouldn't have to go through so much trouble.
Kids were ignorance for lack of knowledge, yet adults were ignorance for their cognitive inertia. In a story where truth and falsity are mingled together, it is hard to tell which is which.
True.
What did you say?
Never mind.
Nothing important. Have you heard of what happened to my brother?
Huh? Your brother? What happened to him?
Do you know how his teeth disappear?
I don't want to offend anyone, but wasn't it because of the curse of the toothfairies? What? What are you laughing at?
Nah, nothing. As for my brother, I will tell you more later. Hush now. Give me my camera.
Toothfairy turns around, leans over her seat and presses a shutter. The children are leaning against each other, sleeping in peace. That's such a beautiful memory. That's the end of the horror story, which is not that horrible though. Yeah, it had a good ending, which I'm very happy for. The end. Can we just say that was such